Hey, it's Amber. So I wanted to take a minute and introduce to you the 21 Day Fix accountability group. Um, so here we are. We're going to be getting started on Monday. I'm very excited for you guys. I know you guys can do this, and I wanted to go over a little bit about the introduction. If you would go ahead and get your Start Here book, that's going to have all the information you need to get started right on the right track. You'll see that it has your workout schedule. It has a breakdown of all the workouts, and it also has what you need, any equipment or anything like that, which you don't need very much equipment. You need a couple of dumbbells and stuff like that, or bands, whichever you choose. And the back of it is going to have your weight and measurements. Please, please, please make sure you get this. It's very, very important. To me, getting your weight is just a number. I know we all hate doing it. I especially hate getting on the scale. I have found that the scale really messes with my head, and I try not to let that determine how successful I actually am. So I mostly focus on my measurements and my pictures. Please make sure you get your measurements. I know sometimes life can get in the way and you can easily forget to do your measurements. So being that it is Saturday, please make sure you get them either tonight or tomorrow before you get started on Monday, or even in the morning before you get started. Also, get your photographs. Your photos are huge. I know. I hate taking before pictures. It's miserable. I understand. You may not be smiling, and that's okay. But whenever you see your after pictures and you hold the before and after next to each other, you'll understand why. And you're going to be really happy to see your results. So very, very important. Get all of those things, please, taken care of. You don't have to share your before pictures with anybody. You can keep them for yourself, or if you want to share them here with the group, you're more than welcome to. It's completely up to you. Another thing is whenever you do your before pictures and your after pictures, along with your measurements and your weight, you can submit your results to Beachbody and have a chance to get entered in to win $500, which who wouldn't like to win some money, right? That's pretty cool. I have a couple of team members who have won $500 just for submitting their results, and it's pretty cool. Another thing is you can get your free t-shirt. I don't know about you, but I like free, and I like free clothes even more, so sign me up. Anyways, let's see. Whenever you do your photographs, I wanted to go back to that, I'm sorry. When you do your photographs, please take full photographs from your head all the way down to your feet. Don't just cut it off from underneath your neck down. We want to see your face. We want to see you smiling, especially at the end. And we need to know who you are. Whenever you take your photographs, please have somebody else take them for you. I know that can be uncomfortable, but we all have loved ones, somebody that we trust to do that. They're not there to judge you. They're there to help you. And please have somebody else take them. If you take them in a mirror, it's not going to be the full effect. You're not going to see your full results like you would if somebody else was taking the picture for you. Pictures being taken by somebody else look much better than if you take them in a mirror, and especially if your mirror is dirty. Being said with that, I think it's perfectly fine if you want to take like weekly photographs and take them in a mirror for yourself, but those aren't going to be ones that you submit. So just keep that in mind. So if you want to move on to your eating guide, which I have somehow misplaced right now, unfortunately. When you go to page 4, that's where you're going to find what your caloric needs are. And that's going to help you determine which containers you're going to need and how many of each container you're going to need. So once you have figured out which bracket you fall into, then you're going to go over to page 19, and it's going to show you how many calories you're going to consume and how many different containers you're going to consume. I know I fall within the second bracket, and I can't remember off the top of my head how many calories that is. But I do know that I have 4 green containers, 4 red containers, and the green containers is for your vegetables. Red containers is for your proteins. I have 3 purple containers, which is for your fruit. And then I have 3 yellow, which is going to be for your carbohydrates. And if you use any almond milk or anything like that, this is what it's going to count for. I have 2 blue containers, which is going to be like your dairy products, any cheese or anything like that, especially avocado. I love avocado, so it's usually where mine goes. And I have 1 orange container, which is going to be like your fats, your seeds and nuts, etc. And I also have 4 teaspoons, which I usually use that for cooking. I like coconut oil and olive oil and that kind of stuff, so I usually use my teaspoons for that, or peanut butter, because I love peanut butter too. And something else I wanted to show you guys, apparently I've misplaced my book, so I don't have my list of all the foods to eat. However, I previously had made these little sheets right here. I'm not sure if you guys can really see them, but I did list all of the foods that are approved on here. I know it's backwards, so bear with me. All of the approved foods for the containers. And this is what I'm actually going to do, is cut these out and put them in my cupboards, so I can easily just open my cupboard and know which vegetables, which fruit, and that kind of stuff that I'm able to consume. On this one, I have the green. I have like a pinkish purple color and red. So obviously the green is my vegetables, the purple is the fruit, the red is the protein. And then flipping over, actually I made a different page, let's just use this one. The yellow is the carbohydrates, blues are the fats and cheeses, orange is going to be your seeds and dressings and nuts, that kind of stuff. And then teaspoons going to be your oils and butters. So that really will help out. I don't know if you guys are interested in doing something like that. I can put these into the file section, so if you guys want to easily print them off for yourself, that's not a problem, because it makes life a lot easier. And I did put them in color so that I can easily match them up with my containers. Anyways, that's just a little quick tip that might help you out. And going back to the foods real quick. You're able to eat any of the foods that are on the approved list, but Autumn does recommend, for the best results, you're going to want to stick with like the top half of each food group, because she does list them in an order of foods that are the best for you and the best results that you're going to get. So if you're able to, I would recommend sticking with the top half, but it's not required. But that's what I will be doing, so if you guys want to join in with me and sticking with the top half, come on. If not, please just stick to the list, okay? Going back to the containers. If you feel like, I know I've had people in the past come to me and say, there's just so much food, they've never eaten so much food, which you really don't think whenever you start looking at these containers, like, oh, that's not enough food there, I'm not going to be able to, I need more food than that, right? Well, once you start eating it, you realize that's a lot more food than I realized, and you may feel like you can't eat it all. Please don't force feed yourself. Try to eat as much as you can, but if you can't eat it all, that's okay. Just try and build up to it. You have 21 days to get there. You're not going to go from, if you skip breakfast now, you're not going to go from skipping breakfast and skipping lunch to eating all of that food. It's going to probably take your body a little bit of time to get used to it. So try your hardest to get all of your meals in. Do 5 to 6 meals a day if you can, and try to keep them spread out. Please let me know if you need any help or any suggestions of the 2 to 3 hours. You know, you're on the go all the time. Please just let me know if you need any help with that. On the other side, if you feel that you're starving and it's going on for like 2 to 3 days and you're just not getting enough food in, go ahead and bump your calories up to the next calorie bracket, and you're going to realize that that'll probably help you out. You may just not be within the right calorie range for yourself, and bumping yourself up is probably going to help you feel more full, if I can spit that out. Another thing is be sure to drink plenty of water. I know it can be very difficult to consume a lot of water. Thankfully, I've become a water drinker, and I enjoy drinking water, but I know not everybody is like that. One suggestion that I have had from another coach is squeezing some lemon in your water with a little bit of stevia, and that'll kind of give you like a lemonade flavored water, which will help you get your water down. And try mixing different fruit and stuff like that in your water. Do anything you can to keep water in your body. Another suggestion that I have is drinking from a cup that has a straw. I have found when I first started getting into water, because I used to not drink water hardly at all. I was a soda drinker big time. Soda, sweet tea, that kind of stuff. Water was very rare. So when I first started drinking water, I found that if I had a cup with a straw, or like usually with the straw was the best bet, I would consume so much more water. So it's kind of like a trick for your brain, I guess. But try it out and let me know if it helps you. If it doesn't, we'll come up with something else and we'll help you succeed. We'll do some water challenges or something if we have to. Lastly, please, please, please use this accountability group. We are here for you. We want to see you succeed, and like I said, it's an accountability group. If it wasn't for accountability groups, I would not be sticking to anything. I can tell you I was one who has struggled with sticking to something through the end. Even with 21 Day Fix, when I first started it, it was something in my brain that I could get a weekend and I would quit, even with an accountability group, because I wasn't participating. That was my own fault. So, with that being said, use this accountability group. If you're struggling, let us know. We're here for you. We're your support system. We don't want you to fail, but on the other side, you can't want yourself to fail either. You have to want this for yourself more than I want it for you. And I wish that I could transfer my want for you to succeed over to you, but you have to find that deep within inside yourself. And the best way that I have found that helps is going back to why you started this. Why did you want to do 21 Day Fix? Why did you want to do any program that you have ever committed to? Why do you want to get healthy? Why do you want to lose weight? What is your reason for being here? Write it down. Write it on a note card. Put it on a mirror. Put it somewhere where you can see it every day. And that will help you. If you see it and you read it every day, that will be a great reminder. Put it on your refrigerator before you make your food in the morning or in the evening. Use that to remind yourself of why you are here. And then going back to the accountability group. You're struggling, tell us. We're here to support you. We want to see you succeed, and we'll give you any tips that we can. We'll give you the love that you need. I'll give you tough love if that's what you need. If you need me to give you a good kick in the booty, I will do that. But please let us be here for you, and don't feel like you're alone, because you're not. And like I said, I struggled with it in the past, so I completely understand. Know that we are here for you, and you can get through this. It's 21 days. Take it one day at a time, though. Break it down. Take it one 30-minute workout at a time, one meal at a time, 1 hour at a time each day, 1 week. I'm sorry, 1 day, 1 week, 21-day set. You can do this. I believe in you. You have to believe in yourself. Remind yourself of that every day. And another thing about this accountability group, please post in here at least once every day. Let us know how you're doing. Are you having a great day? Did you completely kill your workout today? Did you stick to all of your calories and get all of your containers? And that's huge for you. Let us know. We want to give you applause for your success. Are you struggling today? Let us know. We're here for you. And we're here to help you get back on the right track. Anything, you know. People at work are making it hard for you to stay on track. I've had people come in with a big basket of candy, and I'm like, oh, great, thank you for bringing that in here. And, you know, the accountability group really does help vent to us. That's what we're here for. And if you guys have any other questions, please comment below. I will gladly answer any questions that you have. And I can't wait to get started with you on Monday. See y'all later.